Dao FM ko radio Pinal e Gandal, Dao FM ko radio Gandal e Pinal. Ɗum noon kettoɗen Dao FM.
Assalamu aleykum moɗon bandiraɓe, mi salmini on, mi juurima on. Hande eɗen joguiɗon fartange mawɗo wondude ɗo en e Sona Diabaté, ko artiste international, ko neɗɗo mo ganduɗa enen foof eɗen jiilotono ɗum. Bismillah ma Sona Diabaté. Hi Sona, welcome to Edmonton. Can you introduce yourself to our listeners, please?
Yes, my name is Sona Diabaté, from the Gambia, here representing at the Edmonton Festival.
Donc Sonia est venue ici pour le festival d'Edmonton. Thank you very much, Sonia. So Sonia, can you tell us more about your instrument, so Kora?
Yes, the Kora is originally from the Kabul Empire around the time. It's a 21-string instrument. It belongs to the griots of West Africa. Kora was the first instrument that I learned because it's a family tradition. The Kora is a tradition that is handed down from generation to generation, usually from father to son. But I learned the Kora from the age of 4 with my brother first, and then later with my father. So that's the first starting point. The Kora itself as an instrument has a more recent origin than the tradition that it belongs to. So it belongs to what is called is a Manding tradition that originates from the time of the Malian Empire, which is around the 13th century. Since then, we have traced our origins to that time. The Mandinka people have migrated across West Africa and settled in many countries, which is why you find the Mandinkas in Gambia, Senegal, Guinea, and so on. And with that, we have also carried the tradition, carried the music, which has been continued to be passed down from father to son. But also, the people who are responsible for keeping the tradition are people who call griots. And those griots are these hereditary musicians that have been keeping the tradition since that time. You will find griots in all of the tribes that you mentioned, in the Fula, and also the Wolof and the Mandinka also have griot tradition. They all have versions of the griot tradition. But the one specific to the one that I'm representing is the Mandinka tradition, and it belongs to the Mandinka people who originate from, like I said, the Malian Empire at the time. I'm an instrumentalist, not a singer. That's where I start. So every song that I write starts with my instruments, either the kora or the guitar. So everything is centered around one of those two instruments. It's a natural process that doesn't necessarily come from me picking the idea from somewhere in specifically. The melodies, once I get the original thing down, it's like everything comes the way it's supposed to be.
Where does that inspiration come from?
There's no particular person that inspires me when I create. I would say, of course, there are so many people that have inspired me through my life as a musician, but throughout the creative process, there's a very personal one. And it's something that I can only say is about trying to connect with your inner self. That's what I would say. Out of the people that I have the chance to work with, I would have to say, firstly, Kasamadi Diobate, because I had a chance to work with him from very young. I think I was around 12 or 13 when I first was involved in a project which he was working on. So those are very much my formative years. And he inspired me hugely as an artist, as a singer, of course, but also connecting to the very old style and traditions of the Mandeng. And so I think he's probably one of the major people that inspired me growing up that I've also had the chance to work with. Also, one other is Julde Kamara, a Gambian who plays the Nyanyeru, which is a traditional instrument from the Fula people. Again, I was fortunate to be able to on tour with him for many years growing up. And he's in fact the one who told me and inspired me to sing. If it wasn't from him, I don't think I would sing. For me, music is a form of communication, a very powerful form of communication. And everything that I do is centered around using music to be able to spread knowledge and to be able to spread cultural and social development in the country of the Gambia. So this is the main message that I'm here to do, trying to sensitize people, trying to push for development and for awareness in the country.
Thank you very much, Sona.
Thank you. Bye.